Veiled by foliage in a tiny French town, a mysterious cottage caught our attention through satellite images, its presence almost entirely submersed in rampant overgrowth. Navigating through the dense and tangled vegetation, we discovered an open front door, revealing an interior frozen in time. An astonishing spectacle that left us spellbound. Abandoned for over a decade, this forsaken house has cradled the remnants of a life once lived by the French couple Jeannine and Jean. Within its walls lingered the tangible traces of their shared existence. A testament to a life enriched by the laughter of a child and the gentle companionship of a fluffy feline friend. A poignant discovery emerged through diligent research, unveiling Jeannine as likely last inhabitant, her narrative concluding in the somber year of 2011. Now, bereft of a zoning plan, the house stands as a silent relic, surrendered to the whims of Mother Nature. So guys, there we are. It's a brand new day. We are nearing the end of this exploring day, and we thought we had only bad luck today because we've been at every spot and every spot was closed or it was vandalized or it was empty. And now the last spot to check is actually a brand new discovery. This is an abandoned home. It used to be owned by Mrs. Isabelle, a very French name actually, and it is still full of details. It is very playfully decorated and it's a real time capsule. It's like time has frozen in this place. There are so many cobwebs and I really have to watch my head. Luckily I'm wearing this hat which will help me with all the cobwebs to evade and dodge them, but I'm really excited to show you this place today, so I hope you enjoy another video of a beautiful time capsule in France. The first time on YouTube, the first time ever that this place is shown, so you better enjoy it. Let's do it. So to start today's video, I'm gonna show you the exact same thing that we saw when we actually neared this abandoned place. On the naked eye, this really looks like a shed, but then we saw this door, and when we entered, we were very surprised with what we saw. Alright, look at this, guys. Everything is still left inside of this place. There are so many details to point out. You can definitely tell that nature has taken its course over time. And even the wallpaper has a lot of leaves and everything, just like all the overgrowth on this door. Even right next to the door, we have all their keys hanging up. It's unbelievable. This actually used to be from the electricity generator. You can see all the cobwebs in this place, and underneath it, everything has remained intact. We have this toucan, this wicker head over here. I don't want to touch too much, because then I'm actually going to disturb how untouched this place has been over the years. Like, I can just see strings over here. Nobody has walked through this little passage over here. The last day that I've seen so far is 2010. The spiders are just crawling through this place, it's unbelievable. Over here is even still a sign saying watch out for the dog. And over here we have some quotes. I really have to watch my head because as you can see I'm really close to touching the cobwebs above me. It's saying something with during my life there is nothing to a word I don't know, and there are plenty of things to understand. Looks like they definitely loved cats. Oh, look at this little picture over here. There are so many beautiful details in this place. Wow, I actually really like this clock over here. And a mirror like this we've seen before in French homes. So somehow it was more common for the French homes to find it. But there is still something inside of here. Ugh, yikes. Raisins. Ugh. They're very moldy too. Smelly as well. Got another picture over here of this boy. This tiny frame. Still remembered on the wall. And actually I just see here on the bouquet of flowers it says Bon fête Mama. That means happy anniversary mom. So they definitely got this from their children. That's so sweet. Let's see the date on this newspaper over here. 2013 it's saying. But that's the most recent date that I've seen so far. Just look at this. All these ornaments. We got this copper pen still hanging on the wall. This plate in the shape of a leaf. Even these tiny swords. Never seen that. There was even a matchbox over here. And a walking cane is hanging up on this fireplace mantle. And there is another quote. It's saying something with time. As time passes, there is something with the future. And the present will not come later, or something like that. Again, my French is very basic and plain. Very minimal. So if anybody's watching this and knows better what those quotes mean, just leave it down in the comment section. Wow. Over here in the corner we have this little thing which was about actually a festive that was going on in the city, but I have to blur it out, otherwise it will disclose the town name. And this radio is very unique. I've never seen a radio that looks like this actually. There is also a more modern one on top. You can just see all the cobwebs again. It's sometimes pretty hard to see them on camera because the light makes it pretty bright. But trust me, this place is full. It's spider paradise. Over here are still all the liquor bottles inside. Also some CDs that they probably used to listen with the more modern radio. And as you can see, there was a stand over here that was actually for music. So they were probably also musical. Look at this. This bucket over here. Oh, there was even a shell collection. Oh, and look at this pillow with all the kitties right next to each other. Alright, and then from the living room, let's actually make our way to that part over there. There is another bedroom. I like how they have all those things. They even have them in the front doors. They were also laying all over the ground over here. Let's see what we can find over here. I've just found the name Isabelle, so I hope to find out more about who used to live there and what life previously existed in this tiny cottage. Some neat tapestry over here with flowers, peacocks. It's very detailed. Again, you can see all the spider webs in this place. This telephone looks pretty strange, and I've never seen actually a clock inside a telephone. We do have another letter over here. It says Angela. Oh, it was actually to somebody in my country, the Netherlands. There is another envelope inside this envelope. I was trying to see if I could see anything. Oh, I see another name, Jean. So it was Isabelle and Jean that lived there that I found so far. A couple, but what exactly happened with them still remains a mystery to me. I think there is an actual sewing machine right down beneath this. I actually want to check it out. Just carefully gonna place everything here. It seemed that the people were also of religious faith. Let's see. Oh wow. Actually a beautiful Singer sewing machine. It's way more beautiful without the cover. Look at that. Also a teddy bear over here. And what's actually all inside here? Well, as you can see, there are all those nuts. So that's probably from squirrels over here in the forest surrounding this place, because it's really overgrown. It was pretty hard to get to this place. What do we have on top? This little dog doll. Oh, and there is another figurine over here, kind of doll. Typical French clock. I actually really like that the glass is sort of painted with those birds. And then if we look to the wardrobe, all their clothes are mysteriously left behind. Even behind it, I can see a little print of Tweety. Not sure if I can show it better, but yeah, there you can see something. And there as well, where they store some other boxes. More and more clothes are just left behind. All women's clothes, so they were definitely from Mrs. Isabelle. I think Mr. Jean actually departed this earth first, and after that it was Mrs. Isabelle left as a widower. We have a little receptacle over here as well for the holy water. Now, again we have those things. I actually don't know the English word for them, but I also have not seen them a lot in America. Little barometer over here. Oh, this room is pretty messy, but it's used to be another bedroom. "2009" is written on the calendar, but I found magazines from 2013. Always so strange why they still have the old dates hanging up. really don't know what's all inside these boxes. I've also just found them, but it seems there are clothes inside of those. Like they were storing this and putting them all in those boxes over here. Which seems pretty strange to me. As you can see, there is another bed over here. Those zipper wardrobes, which I often call them and refer to them. You often see them in France. It looks like this was later used as a storage room. There are so many items just in one room. And I feel the cobwebs all around me right now. Nobody has walked there throughout the years, that's one thing for sure. One of the first people to penetrate this place again and set foot inside its walls. Oh, huge mirror over here. Oh, look, everything of Mrs. Isabel is left behind on this vanity. Everything, even a clown. What is this on the grounds? Some kind of batteries, I think. Wow. I just love how untouched this place is. Over here we have another name. For a person that lived inside there probably. It says Jeannine. Also a woman's name, very French. Over here more of those things that hang up at the door entrances. Oh, there is another doll. That scared me for a little while. We also have postal cards and everything over here. The Eiffel Tower. Little purse. Some little keys and everything inside. Yeah, well. Let's go back to the living room because there are still two rooms that I've not shown yet. We still have a kitchen and we still have another bedroom to show you. And there is even another little surprise waiting for us in one of those rooms. So let's go there right now. Alright. And then right above the doorpost over here, it actually already tells us where we are going to. Yes, that's right. Right behind here is the dining area and the kitchen. Look at this. Got a very messy kitchen over here. Oh, this is crazy, guys. Look, all the spices are just pristinely standing. This home is really untouched for many years. There is a little bit of vandalism over here, but for the majority this place is really a time treasure. Look at all those dolls hanging up throughout the place. It's really a place with character, that's one thing for sure. Look, there is even still pots, even coffee powder and everything there. But again, if you look above me, it's crowded with spiders. And this actually used to be their bathroom. Look at that, oh my gosh. That is such a very tiny bed over there. I've almost never seen such a tiny bed. Very pink over here. I think Miss Isabel was definitely in charge of which color they put over here. And look at that. All their grooming products as well are still inside this shelf. A lot of things are dumped on the ground. They probably have fallen out somewhere over here. Okay, let's make our way back to the dining area. Oh my gosh, look also inside those doors. Everything is still hanging up. It's crazy. Also all the plates, the pots, the pans. Shortly said all their kitchen amenities and everything they use is still here. It even looks like those pans are still drying over there, their lost dishes. Let's actually check if the water still runs. Nope. Nothing anymore. Dang. Look at that. It's crazy. And also please leave a like on this video, guys, because my arms and my hands are literally covered in cobwebs. Just to show you this place. Once again, I'm happy that I'm wearing a hat today. It was unplanned. But always better safe from cobwebs than sorry. Again, a frame over here with a quote. And a sewing box over here. I think this is a fryer over here. Dang. There's a pretty big spider over here. I'm not gonna touch this trash can. Definitely not. A very cozy kitchen. A very cozy home in general. And over here we have this little area. I'm just gonna show it to you from distance because it's also covered in a spider paradise. A hover over here. Just imagine that one day a family of three probably, because they had a son or daughter and it was a man and a woman. 3 chairs were sitting here having their breakfast, having their lunch and their dinner on this little table over here. It's very quaint cottage. What is this even over here? It's about a village or something. Entire text is written down again. It's filled with letters and little notes. And then, and this is probably the worst place for the spiders. Yep, I can't mention it enough times. But this is the kitchen. Actually, which seems an extension of the kitchen where they had their fridge, stored their food products. Oh, and there was even cat food, so yeah, they definitely had cats inside the home as a pet. Dang. And there are so many boxes of those stored goods inside this place. It's unbelievable. Well, I don't have to do a fridge test this time because the fridge is already open. Maybe there's still something in the freezer. Oh my gosh, there is. Look at that. Like cheese and everything. Crazy. Now lastly, there is one surprise that you've not seen yet, and that's inside the last bedroom of this side. Oh, I'm actually stuck inside these little twisty things. Yep, that's right over here. The final room inside this little cottage. We have the ironing board standing over here, together with the vacuum cleaner on this side. Look, there's even a stuffed squirrel over there. Wow, it's full of crystal over here. All those iron plates, and a lot more plates are still left inside of here. And then look at this. First I'm gonna show it to you from a distance. Got this beautiful tapestry. And now comes a surprise. There is even still an upright piano in this place, which is always pretty rare to find in general. Well, many homes sometimes have pianos, but a time capsule with a piano is double the score. Look at all those ornaments on top. Nazaré is written on this little pump. It's probably a little souvenir from the village. Let's do the check if it still works. Still. Unbelievable. Is there a brand name? Oh yeah, it's a Plio. It's actually a French brand. I have also a very fluffy piano chair over here. Over here we have some documentation. This was probably a little office desk. There was also a printer. And over here is the bed. There were a lot of things stored over here. So many files. Also over there on top we have some decoration. It's just like time has stopped in this place. This part is pretty messy, but I'm trying to see if I can find any more things. Oh look, we even have a tape player over there. Stereo cassette. Oh, I want to see this over here. Well, it will probably fall a little bit. But I want to have a look at this. Maybe this is gonna give us some more answers about what actually happened with the person that lived there. Okay, let's turn off the light over here. Look at that. Oh, I think this woman actually had a hip replacement, because this is the hip joint over here. I should hold it like this. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but this is actually your acetabulum, and that's where actually your knee joint goes into your hip joint. Well, not your knee joint, but your hip joint, I should say. I think this woman had a hip replacement, Mrs. Isabel. Still some x-rays of her. I'm gonna put them back in this giant envelope. I'm gonna put the light back on again. I think that was pretty much it for this home. A very beautiful home again. A very unexpected discovery today on this little trip. I must say I really enjoyed this place. There was a lot to see, a lot of decoration. She richly decorated it to her own taste. This is not just a house, it's a home. It tells a story, and I really enjoyed exploring this place. If you did the same, you know, as always, the drill. Do not forget to smash the thumbs up button. Definitely for me today, conquering all those cobwebs. And also, if you enjoyed the place, leave your thoughts in the comment section right down below. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Also, if you want to help me exploring more around the world, there is a little link in the description to a Patreon page and a PayPal link. Make sure to check it out. And yeah, without further ado, let's end the exploration right here. I want to send you much love, peace and blessings from France. And I will see you on the next adventure. Peace out.